being the beginning of a new year, you hear a lot of people talking about goals, right? We talk about personal goals, we talk about business goals. And if you've followed us over the last year, you've seen a lot of progress. In fact, as the final numbers came in, we actually 10x'd our business over the last 12 months. Okay, so over the last 12 months, you've seen that we've started off in a kitchen and now moved to where we're taking over 18,000 square feet of space. Right? Now, we're still filling out this office space, and we're filling it out as quickly as we can hire the talent that we need to scale. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about goals in the process that's really helped us as a company. Over the next year, as we set goals looking forward, our plan is to 10x our business again. That's where this right here comes into play. This right here is another 18,000 square feet of space that we intend to take as we continue to grow our business and 10x it yet again over the next year. Now, these things aren't easy, and you hear a lot of people, like I said, talking about personal and business goals. Now, I have always been of the opinion that if you focus on developing yourself and you focus intensely on developing yourself as a person, then your business will develop, your relationships will develop, and life all seems to come together. It's a funny little thing that works out that way. Now, if you're like most people, come like February, March, man, and even for most of us, mid-January, you'll find that your New Year's resolutions and your goals just don't quite work out the way that you intended, right? You set a dozen goals, you're all ready to roll on them, and halfway through even the first month, things are starting to fall through the cracks already. Now, I want to teach you something that I've learned. If you listen to Dave Ramsey, you've probably heard his idea of the snowball principle, right? To get out of debt. Snowball principle kind of says, take all of your debts and list them out. Don't even start with your highest interest debt. Just start with the one that's the smallest, even if it's the lowest interest. Now, pay that one off, set a plan, pay that one off, and as soon as you've paid that one off, roll that money into the next debt. And the reason why you do that instead of focusing on the highest interest is because it's all about gaining traction. It's all about gaining momentum and building, right? Getting positivity and building from there. I want to apply the same principle to goals. This year what I've done is I've changed things that I've done in the past, and I've set what I call my 3 no-fail goals, right? What that means is I'm going to set 3 goals that are simple. Man, they are so simple I cannot fail. Things that take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour tops every day. Right? Now, these 3 no-fail goals, I've got a dozen other things I'm shooting for, right? I'm shooting for the stars, but I'm not planning on every single day requiring myself and holding myself to having hit the stars. It takes time to get there, right? So I set my 3 no-fail goals. For me, they're simple as one that relates to my relationship with God, one that relates to my relationship with my family, and one that relates to my success in business, okay? Now, every single day I write those goals down. Even though I know them by heart, I write them down. I review them. I make sure that I'm hitting those goals. And every single day, all that matters is I hit those 3 no-fail goals. So I want to encourage you guys, as you're going about setting your New Year's goals, maybe you've already set them, maybe you've already started working through them. You're halfway through the first month of the year already. Maybe you started to fail, maybe you haven't. But I want to encourage you to take the same principle. It's the snowball principle. Start with your 3 no-fail goals. Maybe for you it's 1 or 2. For me it's 3, right? And make sure whatever you do, those are the 3 goals you keep. You don't fail. The reason why this is important is just like the debt principle, you start small, right? Now, once you're successfully realizing that you can do these goals consistently and you're not failing, all of a sudden that builds positivity, that builds momentum, that builds excitement, right? If you start off your day, you start off every day, every week feeling successful, all of the other goals start to fit into play, right? So again, I want to encourage you. It's a new year. Sometimes, maybe you're even in the middle of your year and you're not setting New Year's resolutions. It's never too late to start setting goals. But whatever you do, start small, set your no-fail goals. You can set larger goals that pertain to growth from there, but always start off small enough that no matter what, you do not fail and you always succeed. That's the little daily tip to you guys today from Fundwise, and I'm excited to hear your success stories.